class today. So basically what we're doing today is I'm just going to show you how to determine your vocal range. Now, what is your vocal range? Your vocal range is a span of pitches that the human voice can phonate or can produce, meaning that your vocal range is the span between the lowest note you can hit and the highest note you can hit. Here I'm sitting in front of a keyboard. It's an 8-octave keyboard, and we have octaves. Like when I'm saying octave, I'm talking about this is C here, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, and so on. So the distance between here and here, that's an octave. So for a singer, you're expected to at least be able to run 1.5, 2 octaves thereabout. Now, if you look on this side of your screen, you can see the chart we're working with to tell you whether you're a soprano, whether you're an alto, whether you're a tenor, or you're a bass. So according to this chart, if you're a soprano, you should be singing between C4 and A5, meaning that your lowest note as a soprano should be C4 and the highest note should be A5. So your soprano should be and A5. So if you can hit between then you're considered to be a soprano. So it means that all the notes between here and here, you should be able to run them conveniently, sing on them conveniently, depending on what kind of song it is. Now, if you're an alto is supposed to be doing between G3 and E5. G3, E5. So every note between here and here, for an alto, you should be able to run them conveniently. If you're a tenor, the chart says you should be singing between C3 and A4. So between C3 and A4, you should be able to run that octave conveniently, and you'll be able to sing on them conveniently without straining your voice. So if you're, for example, if you're a soprano and you're and it's hard, then it means you're not hitting that note. So you should be able to run it conveniently without straining, without, hurting your voice. If at some point your throat begins to hurt, then you're stepping outside of your range. You should step back. Maybe a note or two. Sometimes it's just a half step back will do the trick. Now, for a bass, I won't be able to hit that note, but a bass should be hitting between F2 and E4. F2 and E4. So for a bass, you should be able to hit between these notes and be able to sing there. Now, what is the implication of all this to your singing? If you're going to sing a song, depending on the highest note, you should know the highest note of that song. For example, if you're singing a song that says, "Oh, glory," the highest note on that song is E, A. So you look for it. If it has to fall within your range. And then, that's the lowest note on the song. So when you pick a song to sing, you should find the lowest note of the song and the highest note of the song. You should be able to hit both on a particular key. So whatever key that helps you to be able to hit both notes conveniently, that's the key on which you should sing that song. Now, you can't just be looking for all the keys all over the place. Because you're a soprano, you should know that, okay, I should be able to sing between C4 and A5. So you look for all the notes between C4 and A5, all the keys between C4 and A5, and find which of them suits that particular song conveniently. So the basic thing is to help you to not strain your voice, to help you to not stretch your voice beyond its limits, so you don't hurt your voice, you don't break your voice. Some of us, we find it hard to do lower octaves. So if you're gonna have to bend your head all the way and then strain, and sometimes my throat hurts when I'm trying to hit some lower registers. If that's you, then you shouldn't go there. Maybe you need to do some exercises to extend your range. You can do that, but basically this is to help you know where to sing, so you don't pick the wrong key and then strain your voice and kill your voice and stress your voice. So get a keyboard. I'm going to just say this before I go. Get a keyboard app on your phone. As a singer, you should carry a keyboard everywhere around. Of course, you can't carry this everywhere you go. But you can get an app. You can get the piano app on your phone, get a piano app, and then you can always monitor your range. You can tell maybe you're losing your range or maybe you're improving. As you do your vocal warm-ups every day, you do your exercises every day, you can tell. And it also helps you to be able to do your vocal exercises in the morning or anytime you choose. Have a piano on your phone. You can just go to your your app store and get maybe Perfect Piano. I use Perfect Piano and it works perfectly. So I would recommend you can do Perfect Piano or whatever other app you find that can help you. So with that, you'll be able to determine where you are every single time you have to sing. Thank you very much for listening today. Next class, we're going to continue more about your voice. Thank you very much. Bye.